So first of all, dehydrated skin. So if you have experienced dehydrated skin while in isolation, it may be due to the fact that you were not exercising enough, so the lymphatics are not flowing, so they're not nourishing your skin from the inside. You were not drinking enough water, perhaps. Being indoors, there's lots of air conditioning or heating, because here in Australia, we're going into winter, the cooler weather. So I know the first half of isolation, we had the air condition going on a lot of the times because it was hot, and then suddenly turned cold, and now we've got the heating. That sucks the moisture out of your skin. Your skin becomes super dehydrated. And of course, some people may have been overzealous with their skincare and overstripping their skin, which can cause dehydration. So using cleansers or harsh scrubs that are too strong for the skin, that strip the natural oils from the skin, leaving your skin then open to lose moisture and dehydrate. So what can you do to rehydrate your skin? First of all, especially now that we're going through change of season, I would check the cleanser. So check your cleanser, first of all, that your skin is feeling nice and comfortable after cleansing. If your skin feels like, and you feel like you need to put on lots of serums and moisturizers to rehydrate because your skin is feeling really tight and dried after cleansing, then you probably need to change up your cleanser. Now, if you're using a cleanser that is a gel-based, or maybe it's got AHAs in it, then you need to perhaps adjust it. Maybe the AHA is a little bit too strong, go for something a little bit lighter, or maybe just have a little bit break. And if it's a gel-based, why don't you switch to a more creamy or milky cleanser that hydrates as cleanses your skin? So dehydration can be easily fixed with a cleansing step. So the first step would be cleansing, and that adds moisture to your skin as you are cleansing the skin. So look out for those signs of tightness and discomfort after cleansing. That's a clue that your cleanser is dehydrating your skin. So opt for something more hydrating. I'm a fan of milky and creamy cleansers. I'm not a huge fan of gel cleansers. Lots of people like them because it gives them that squeaky clean feel, but that's not a good thing for your skin. It's really unhealthy for your skin to be squeaky clean because you strip the skin of its natural oils, and the skin then can start dehydrate and become sensitized and even break out. So check your cleanser. And if your cleanser is good, then you probably just need to use a hydrating serum underneath your moisturizer. So if you're using a good cleanser and you're using a good moisturizer you're happy with, slip in a really good hydrating serum. Hyaluronic acid is fantastic in hydrating serums because it holds 1,000 times its weight in water, and it rehydrates the skin. It's a fabulous ingredient to instantly hydrate. But you must make sure that you use a good protective moisturizer with lots of moisture in it to seal it in. If you use a hydrating serum, particularly with hyaluronic acid, on its own, and then top it with a light moisturizer, you may actually cause the skin to dehydrate more. Why? Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. It attracts moisture from the environment so that it can sit on the skin. If you don't have enough moisture in the moisturizer where it can draw the moisture from to hold on the skin, it's going to draw it out of your skin. So you have to be very careful there. So this is a question sometimes people ask, what if I just use my serum and then can you just get away with that? You could use some other serums, but just be careful with hyaluronic acid. So, and of course, one other best way to rehydrate your skin very quickly and instantly is with a lovely mask. I love gel masks, particularly the ones you can sleep with them on. I'm not a fan of sheet masks. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. People are going to be so upset with me here, but I'm really not a fan of sheet masks. I'll tell you why. Number one, they're bad for the environment. They're single dose masks and you've got to chuck them out. A lot of them are not biodegradable or they don't dissolve, right? Number two, they're super expensive. The amount of gel that's in a sheet mask, and usually single dose good mask, that costs you average about between $5 to $15, sometimes more. So let's say about $10. So every time you use a mask, it costs you about $10. Now, if you got yourself a gel mask or a creamy mask in a tube, a 50 ml or 100 ml tube, you'll find it's actually much cheaper to just apply the gel or the cream to the face and leave it on than actually using a sheet mask. So that's why I'm not a huge fan. Why people love them? They love it because they're supposed to be easy to use, just peel it off, put it on, whack it on, and there you go. And maybe they're a little bit of a novelty, they're a little bit of a fun to use, but I'm not a fan. I'm sorry, I'm really not a fan. So if you would like some recommendations of some great hydrating masks, join my group on Facebook. I have a Facebook group called Skincare Teacher Beauty Tips. So you can just look me up. And there is a link in show notes as well. And we can continue the conversation in there so you can get some tips on some great hydrating masks. So love masks because they instantly provide that result in your skin. So now let's talk about sensitive skin.